Hi, lovely people. Recently, I discovered something and I want us to talk about it here. And what did I discover? I discovered that our mindset is everything and that we are all programmed. The way you behave, the way you do the things you do is a result of the programming that is going on in your mind. I was amazed, so very amazed when I discovered this, and I want us to talk about it here. So, the question is, how does the mind work? Have you ever pondered how the mind works? Have you ever imagined how our minds work? Let's find out today because I was amazed at what I found out and I want to share it here and I want us to talk about it here. So, let's dive into it. Do you know that our mindset is everything? The programming that we've been given right from the time that we were born into this world, the kind of family we're born into, the society that we grew up under. I'm talking about the socialization processes that we've gone through. The socialization processes that we all went through has a lot to do with our programming. Our childhood, now that we are adults, has a lot of influence on us, but many of us don't know it. Check the way you were brought up. Check the society, the environment that you grow up with. Check the way that they behave. One way or the other, whether you like it or not, you have been programmed to behave just the way the society, the environment that you were brought up. Our childhood has a lot of influence on us, on our mindset, on the programming that we have in our mind. And also is our friends, other people. The informations that we get from other people also affect our programming. What about religion? Religion too has a whole lot of, programming that it has imbibed in our mind. Then our family, our culture, the school that we went through, all is involved in our programming. The secret is in our mind. Yes, the secret is in our mind. And if you be able to kind of comprehend things and start, you know, tracing, as in tracking the way your mindset is, the whole lot of changes you will do in your life, especially when you are achieving the kind of result that you don't want to achieve, that you're not proud of. Check your mindset because we are all being programmed and it starts with our mind. So if you can get a hold, track your mind, track the way the way you do things, definitely you can change everything that have to do about you. You can change your concept completely because we are all being programmed. Look at the society clearly today. Many of us don't have a mind of our own. Yes, we think we have a mind of our own, but we don't have a mind of our own. We've been influenced, and we are still being influenced with so many things because we're not tracking our mindset. Maybe the idea that you're running with is an idea of another person that you've taken as your own. So it's time to start tracking your mind. And how do you do that? You become conscious and intentional with that which you really want for your life. What is that thing that you really want to do? You have to sit down and define exactly what you want for your life and then become conscious and intentional with it. If not, you will be influenced with other people's, programming because It's really kind of very obvious that we are all being programmed. But you just have to kind of become conscious and intentional to be able to start tracking your mind, to start pulling it back to exactly what you want and start walking in line with your wants, exactly what you want, the way you want it. If not, you will be running another person's race. Recently, I discovered that the mind is made up of two types. Yes, our mind. I'm talking about our mind, the programming of our mind. We have two types of mind. I'm talking about the mind now. Inside the mind, I'm trying to kind of make it in a way that we'll understand it properly. Now, inside the mind, two things is happening. We have the conscious mind and we have the subconscious mind, and then we have the body. So, the first part of the mind is called the conscious mind. And in that place, that's where a whole lot of information come in. Information from social media, information from culture, information from religion, information from anything you can think about comes into the conscious mind. And in that part of the mind, everything is welcome. Also, in that part of the mind, which is the conscious mind, you and I have the ability to kind of filter. That's where you have the ability to filter the kind of information you want to receive inside your mind. But the issue now is that because we're not aware that we have the ability to filter the kind of information that we can allow in our mind, everything settled. Now we go to the next part, to the second part of the mind, which is the subconscious mind. In the subconscious mind, anything that comes into the conscious mind that you allow goes straight into where the subconscious mind. And you know the beautiful part about the subconscious mind, it does not filter. Anything you allow to go into the subconscious mind settles and becomes your habits and becomes what defines you. So you see, the subconscious mind is very, very powerful because in that place, whatsoever you allow from the conscious mind gets into the subconscious mind and become your habits. So now, because many of us who don't know that we have the ability to filter what we allow to go into our subconscious mind, any information we receive from social media, from other people, from culture, from religion, and whatever you can think about goes straight into the subconscious mind and then become our programming. But we have the ability to change this. And how? Can we change and start filtering what we allow into the subconscious mind? So, if you're having the kind of result that you don't want, what are you supposed to do? You have to consciously start changing the paradigm of your mind. That's the way your mind is functioning. Because it is the way your mind is functioning that is affecting the result that you're getting, that I'm getting, that we're all getting. So, if we're not getting the result that we want in our life, we need to start changing the paradigm of our mind. And where do we need to start changing this paradigm, as in the new way that we want our mind to function? Where do we start changing it? We start changing it in our subconscious mind. That's where the change has to become. And we need to start doing that right from the conscious mind. That's mean whatsoever we allow to enter the subconscious mind, we need to start filtering it from where the conscious mind. So lovely. We need to now start creating a new self image. And I'm talking about, for example, I've been talking about money, what money is. What is your self conscious, self concept of money? What is your self concept of money? There are many of us that believe that good things cannot happen to us. And the issue is that check your upbringing from childhood. Maybe that's where that programming started from. So right now, we have to start changing our self-concept concerning money. And also the kind of things that we allow in our lives. So you have to start becoming a watchdog. Anything that comes into your conscious mind, you need to kind of filter it to what will change your subconscious, your self concept of money. So, lovelies, we need to start changing our subconscious mind. Yes. See yourself as someone who is born into abundance, who is rich, who is wealthy. And that's what I'm doing to myself now. I filled myself with the word of God voraciously because I know that the Bible has a whole lot of juicy stuff that have to do with my self-image. Because I read the Bible makes me understand that I was born into abundance. So why should I say myself poor? So I have to start changing what I've been allowing in my conscious mind that have entered into my subconscious mind and has made me who I am today. So I have to start using the word of God to start correcting it. Because before God brought me into this world, I'm talking about the Garden of Eden now. Before God brought me to this world, brought Adam to this world, He made everything available. And as a new creature, that's who I am. God brought me into abundance. I have everything that I could ever think of to have in this world because my Father has already made everything available for me. So, what do I have to do now? I have to start changing my self concepts. Yes, self concept about how I view myself in relationship to money. So I am born into abundance. I live in abundance. Everything that I need is available. It's just for me to kind of key myself to this and keep saying it, put it in a repetitive mode in my in a loop. Let it keep, looping in my mind, keep looping in my conscious mind till it gets into my subconscious mind and it will definitely become me. So what am I saying? We have work to do. And what are we supposed to do? We need to start changing our self concepts concerning money. Because God brought us into abundance. We are not the poor trying to be rich. Rather, we are the rich making others rich. Have this, put this in a loop in your mind till it gets to your subconscious mind. So, have you subscribed to this channel yet? If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel, turn off the notification bell so that when I post, you'll be the first person to be notified. In this channel, we navigate life's challenges with the Word of God and with family, of course. So, what we've learned so far is that the mind, that's where our programming starts from. And we all have been programmed. We have been programmed. Whether you like it or not, as a human being, all of us have been programmed. It's either your programming is working for you or it's not working for you. But if your programming is not working for you, then it's time to start changing this. You still have the power to change your programming. And we start in your subconscious mind by what you allow, by what you meditate on. And that brings me to why meditation is very key. So now start meditating on the word of God. So that's why meditation is key. And it kind of blew my mind to know that even the Bible encourages meditation. Pick a word of God that resonates with your spirit so well and start meditating on it till it gets to your subconscious mind, and then it will become you. It will mingle with your body and then become your habit. So, having said this, in recap, I want to talk about what we have learned so far. We've learned that our programming starts in our mind and that we have two types of mind. We have the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is where everything gets in there from social media, from Netflix, from other people, everything you can think about comes first into the conscious mind. But you have the ability to filter in that conscious mind what enters the next part of the mind, which which is the subconscious mind. What you allow in the conscious mind, if it gets into the subconscious mind, it becomes your habit. And it takes a long time to change whatsoever that become your habit. So we have the ability to filter what we allow in our life. So go ahead now and start filtering what you allow to get into your subconscious mind, which I'm doing right now, seriously. Free, filtering informations that are allowed to get into my subconscious mind. Yes, guys, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you very much for staying with me till this time. I love you guys so much. And remember, as usual, you're unique, you're special, and you're one of a kind. And go and win, dominating in everything you set out to do. And I'm here telling you that I love you and you are capable. You're just the first person that can achieve that project you're about to start or you're handling. I love you so much. Bye, guys.